Okay, let's move on to some rational equations. Okay, so let's do a quick review. So I have this expression right here, and I say simplify it. So you have one in parentheses here and another one in parentheses. Okay, so whenever you don't see any number before the parentheses, just know that it is one. There's one there. Okay, so over here, the same thing. Okay, just put one there. Okay, whenever you don't see any number before the parentheses, just go ahead and put one there. So what does this mean? That means you're going to use one to multiply everything in the parentheses here, which becomes 1 times 4p, 1 times negative 7q, and 1 times negative 9, which is the same. Over here is what you have to be very careful. Okay, it's a 1 there, so it becomes negative 1. Okay, so it is negative 1 distributing through the parentheses. So it becomes negative 1 times p, which is negative p. Negative 1 times positive 5 is negative 5, and negative 1 times positive 3q is negative 3q. Okay, so that's done. Okay, that's the first steps where you have to be very careful. After that, what do? You combine like terms. So you group your p's, 4p, negative p, you put them together, negative 7q and negative 3q, you put them together, and then negative 9, negative 5, you put them together. This is what you get. Okay, now can you apply that and solve this? Okay, distribute it. Okay, so try that. Open the parentheses, pay attention to this negative 4 going through the parentheses, and then see what you get. You should get q equals 3. Okay, now let's move on to what we call cross multiplication. You have one rational equation, you have one fraction here. Let me put that one fraction on the left and then one fraction on the right. So we have this setup. What comes to mind? Cross multiply. So what? It's butterfly, right? You take this times this, 7 times w minus 3, and you can write it either the left or the right, it doesn't matter. 7 times this is equal to 2 times 5w. Okay, open the parentheses, solve for it. Okay, that's your w. All right, let's move on. What if you have something like that? You have one fraction on the left, but over here you realize it's not a fraction. It's really simple. All you got to do is make this over 1. Once you do that, okay, what do? You cross multiply, and then you follow the process. What you get? See if you get m equals 7. All right, so can you try this one, number 7? What are you going to do? Okay, you make this what? Over 1, and try it, and your n should be equal to 5. Okay, now try all these. Let's go all the way. Now you have this number 9 here. You see, you're going to cross multiply, but already there's a 5 multiplying through. So just go ahead and take care of that. So it becomes 15 minus 20p over 7 is equal to 7 minus 3p over 2. Then you cross multiply, right? Cross multiplication, okay? That should be your p. Now, this one here, now you have number 10. Let's pay attention to this one. 3w minus 4 over 5 minus 4w is equal to negative half. This negative half here, right, this negative sign in the middle, it could be negative 1 over 2 is the same thing, or it could also be 1 over negative 2. So the negative belongs to the top or the bottom, okay, or it belongs to both in the middle, okay. So we're going to cross multiply, so we can say the negatives on the top, so we can say 2 times, like our butterfly, 2 times that is equal to the negative 1 times that, right? Okay, we also said it's the same as the negative on the bottom, so you can also say the negative. Okay, if you put the negative at the bottom, it will be negative 2. The negative 2 times 3w minus 4 is equal to 1. See that? If we make the left side a negative, then this becomes positive. Over here, we use the negative for the top, so it came the side. So it's either the top or the bottom, all right? Doesn't matter. And then go through the process, cross multiply, and then open the parentheses, combine like terms, solve for your variable. Okay, that's what you should get. Okay, so um, just if you have to, just review this video, right? All the ones I did, make sure you do it yourself and get the same answers. And then the rest of the questions I'll send to you as a worksheet to complete. And I'll send you the answers as well. Keep on practicing, right? And all things being equal, you shall bloom. Welcome to Bloom Leadership Academy.